That's what I said. Do you agree?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. Don't get me wrong, my friend. I didn't say that. And, I can't say that. All what I say, what I stand for, is against that. In fact, I am very faithful, and I'm very proud to say that I am a persecuted Muslim. I am persecuted because of what I shared with you today as a vision to Islam. And I have been a refugee in France. And I chose to become an American because I believe that this is the land where, as the forefathers, there is room for serious religious liberty. And for me, America is my Medina. All right? So just to put the record straight, and each religion has its own particular genius. Yeah, it says that, but this is a distortion of the truth. Each religion has its own particular genius, a special insight that characterizes its quest for an ultimate meaning and value. And this is what we are all about, brothers, sisters, sons and daughters in this audience. Really, what people of faith are about, we are about meaning. Christianity is supremely a religion of suffering and adversity, and in the West at least, it has always been at its best during periods of distress. Bush has 80% rating now, the polls. She speaks about radical Islam and the context of September 11th and so on. This was before September 11th, by the way, but it's very interesting. Some of these new radical forms of Islam do not seem healthy, but seem full of the insecurity and dismay that fuel the suicidal cult of the martyrs of Cordoba in Spain. You see, it is very important to have a long memory of history. And it's very important not to compartmentalize history. And it's important to be attached to the research of and the seeking of truth. We all will end up nobler, freer, and salvaged for it. So the martyrs of Cordoba, who were fired by many of the same needs and fears. We have seen that at the time of the Suez Crisis, the Islamic scholar Wilfred Cantwell Smith wrote that a healthy and functioning Islam was crucial because it had helped Muslim people to cultivate decent values and ideals, which we in the West also share because they spring from a common tradition. Since Suez, the West has alienated the people of the Middle East even more, and has discredited the liberal secularism that it is so anxious to spread. We in the West have never been able to cope with Islam. Our ideas of it have been crude and dismissive, and today we seem to belie our own avowed commitment to tolerance and compassion by our contempt for the pain and enjoyed distress in the Muslim world.